The following podcast contains mature language and adult discussion.
Wrestlingus Show. Yeah, we back, boy. Wrestlingus Show. Fuck those we ignore. Wrestlingus Show. Too hard for the meat. Wrestlingus Show. On the air every week.
It is the Wrestlingus Show, and this is your free-for-all. Everybody gets to hear about Raw because on patreon.com/LingusMafia, we already did all of your rundown of the pay-per-views. There's two pay-per-views we did. You got your AEW on one, and you have your WWE on the other. So now it's show for everyone, and this is where we'll go over Raw. I'm Cav Manning. He is Fausty Walnuts.
Hey.
Fun game for you, Fausty. Since we recorded yesterday late, right?
Mm-hmm.
I completely, with the day off, you forget what time it is, our day, all that shit, right? And I'm looking, I'm like, fuck, it's 7 o'clock. Raw's been on for 2 hours. My thumb got itchy, Faust. So I said, here, let's play a game.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to fast forward anything that is not new, as in all recaps, all commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's walking to the ring, that's free for all. Fine.
Right.
I will record how many minutes the show is without the other shit. And you, after the end of this, and let everybody think about it as well, we'll review the show. You tell me how many minutes this show is. Thank you, Faust. New game to play.
Yeah, let me think.
I wrote down whatever the minute mark was to the other minute mark, and then started again after a commercial, whatever. So I had it all fucking set to go. Faust, they introduce Jay Uso, and the crowd. And did you notice what fucking Cole had to say?
What did he say?
He used to be an EVP, so he knows how to get things done.
Oh, about Cody, yeah.
He should have been a little more stick with it, you know?
Yeah, there's another AEW reference later we'll get to.
Okay. Jay says, I'm here now. I may have made some enemies with people, but you know where to find me if you got a fucking issue with me. And
I like how he says, I've been gone 3 weeks, and he's thanking the crowd. I did notice the new song because I didn't notice it on SmackDown.
It's practically the same except for him going, it's just me. That's it.
Right.
Sammy comes out, and I go, ooh, I like this already. Because you forget. You go, oh, yeah, Sammy's over there. Like, now they're going to see each other. And goes through, I liked you for the day one-ish and all this. And, you broke free. They hug and all that shit. Because he goes to shake his hand, but he won't do it.
I like that Sammy, this is what becomes like the recurring theme is Sammy goes, a lot of people aren't going to be happy that you're here, but I am, because you broke free. You're all by yourself. You're truly main event Jay Uso.
I like Jane Event, May Uso.
Yes. Thank you. That's his sister.
Jane Uso. Yeah, so it's okay right away. So he leaves. And I like the whole fucking Faust. That's the new, instead of this, you have the bounce. Everybody, so the whole crowd bounce. That's
Sammy
wild.
puts his hand out to shake, and Jay don't shake it. So Sammy's like, all right, and he leaves. I'm like, what is this? Another handshake fucking storyline? Got enough of these on AEW. And then Jay's like, oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't very oozy of me.
Yes.
And then the crowd fucking
they like it. They like that spot.
They hug.
They do. When Jay is leaving, Drew's music hits, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's a little something
I'm like,
there.
Hey, another storyline I just saw on AEW.
So he's like, he fucking stare him down, and Sammy come up. It's the first day.
It's first night. Let's just get it's fine. And then Riddle comes out, and Riddle does the same thing.
I go, shit. He's like, can you let it fucking go for one night? Thank you. And move on. Okay. We saw after Payback Shinsuke beating up Seth, and I said, this is what we fucking talked about. Why was he sitting outside watching? We got the payoff, so we were seeing something, right? So okay, we see Ricochet in back with Pierce Faust, and he goes, "It didn't work out for me in SummerSlam, but I'm looking for another opportunity."
I'm like, SummerSlam. Huh?
It's been a while. He's been embarrassed ever since. And then Seth comes by walking down the hallway, and Pierce is like, "Why are you here? You're fucked up." And he goes, "No, I'm fine." Ricochet then sucks him off. Oh, you're great for the company. You lift us up.
You don't have to carry the show by yourself.
Can I carry your bags for you? It turns into, carry your balls in a spoon, Seth. Is that okay? And they're like, oh, he's like, I'm fine. So that's how we leave that. Riddle and Drew. Go ahead. What do you have to say about that?
Oh, I was just going to say, Seth's back is now Orange Cassidy's hand.
True life.
It's just going to be the new ongoing storyline. How long will it last? How long can he hold on to the title of being fucked up?
So Riddle and Drew versus the Vikings.
McRiddle.
There you have it. Riddle slaps Drew and says, "Get the tables." And Drew goes, "You get the fucking table. What am I up?"
Pushes him, yeah.
Go, hey, listen, Bubba bossed around the black guy. I'm not this.
And then they get the tables and it goes to commercial. I'm like, what is this?
Kofi ends up showing up to help. Fucking pulls Riddle off of somebody from for a power bomb, but then ends up doing Trouble in Paradise, kicking fucking Riddle in the fucking head. He gets used as a javelin into fucking Drew, and then Ragnarok power bomb into the table. Yes, and the Vikings win. And now Drew's like, motherfucker. And so, we're waiting for it. It's coming. It's coming. IC title IC title history pictures. Billy texted me this morning on something to tweet. He goes, tweet this out. Because I see the pound on the stuff where he sent it to me. And I go, and he was 100% wrong. And I stopped it. And I go, no. He goes, how fucking petty that they never showed pictures of Brett and Macho Man. One fucking ran through your wife, one ran through your storyline, something like that about Triple H.
Right.
And I go, they did show them.
Yeah.
And then I videotaped it. And
the first batch, I saw, I go, oh, they're showing all the great champions. Pat Patterson, Honky Tonk Man, HBK, Austin, Booker T, Roman, and then Gunther. And I'm like, no Edge, Jericho, Miz, Dolph.
Funny thing is, I never even thought twice that they were going to show this 50 times.
Yeah,
I didn't even think twice about it.
And then I see later, oh, there's The Rock and Kofi, and they start showing it. Cody.
And so when I sent back to Bill, he goes, oh, I just started watching. I only saw the first thing. And I go, Jesus Christ.
That's what I was like, are they going to show fucking Jericho? He's won it the most times.
I thought the same thing, and they did not.
RVD.
They did not. Yeah, even RVD. I go, no Ricky the Dragon either.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, you went there? Fuck
fresh.
You. And you're like, fucking, too soon for him. Okay. Seth talks in the ring, and he's pissed that he was wheelchaired out of the arena by his wife, and he calls Shinsuke out. He goes, let's fucking go. We have a match. And then Shinsuke come out, talk Jap. And he goes, I'm assuming that means yes. So come on, title shot for you. And he goes, no. Like Bugs Bunny father. No. And he goes, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Okay. And so why?
Right.
Why no? So
we don't know.
I don't want a title shot after you're now fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Seth's like, all right, well, I'm here, and it's Labor Day. I came to work.
I love those
We're gonna
lines.
fight anyway.
I love those lines. It might be Labor Day, but I'm clocked in, and you're going to get this work. I'm going to get some work. So he charges after.
Hands.
Yeah, you could catch them. And so goes out there, and then it's weird because Ricochet comes to the fucking rescue. Like, it's not your business.
After Shinsuke already kicked Rollins at the back.
What's funny is it almost looked like Shinsuke wasn't expecting another person. Like he thought it was a crowd member. He was like, what the fuck was that? So now, of course, we get right off, we get the commercial after this. And then we get Pierce yelling at Seth in the back. I'm trying to fucking help you so you don't run yourself into the ground. Now it's Shinsuke and Ricochet. So, Shinsuke, Ricochet.
Nakamura's cool with wrestling Ricochet, though.
Oh,
he's
sure.
like, okay, I have this match.
Because maybe it's he's afraid he's going to lose.
Right.
It's the title.
Or Pierce is making him wrestle.
But he's
match,
going
not the other one. I don't know.
But he was just yelling about this isn't over yet. I'm winning that fucking title.
Yeah.
Well, you have what? I don't fucking understand that. I mean, I'd like to say, let it unfold. Maybe we find out. Shinsuke uses a chair outside the ring, so it's a
for
DQ.
all this match, he's just like, fuck all this.
It is, yeah.
We need a chair.
Rollins comes out to save, and he fights, and he getting thrown around and fucking thrown into steps. And then you see Priest and Rhea watching, and they go, "Nah, not tonight." Where I'm like, "What do you mean not tonight?"
Right.
It's ripe. What are you talking about? I go, he's fucked up. It was after a match, and he just got his ass handed to him.
Maybe they're scared of Ricochet helping him. I don't know.
Payback review of Becky and Trish. Zoe interview in the back. How Trish was great, but nobody put your hands on me. Shayna shows up and says, you guys were some dead weight like I did, huh? Zoe goes, well, let's have a match. And she goes, I'll see you in the ring. Like they almost both said the same thing. How about we have a match? And then Shayna goes, how about you meet me in the ring? Huh? Yeah. That's what I just said. Okay. NWO talk in the ring, Faust. You could barely hear Dom because the crowd fucking eats him.
Know.
It's the greatest.
They actually let him talk first, so that's what was good. Because usually he's the last one to talk. They build up to it.
Yeah, he and I think they've just told him just barrel through now.
Yeah. Because
they just boo on top of it. It's fucking wild. Dom hits Finn in the head with the belt. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't even care.
They all raise their belts and he hits them. And because you see Finn go like this. And Dom goes like this.
That's Grand Slam Finn now.
Grand Slam Finn. JD, or they say no more bloodline. That's dead. The NWO runs the WWE now. JD, the dwarf, comes out. And he's carrying something. Once he's in the ring, you realize what the fuck it is, though. Immediately, right?
Yeah.
You go, okay. And he goes, I took a bullet for you guys. At least let me explain what I'm doing here. They go, okay, you get to explain. They don't just invite NWO squad like the other one. You have to earn your way. So let me explain. And he goes, I'm telling you that briefcase got to fucking go. And they're like, motherfucker with this. Who are you to fucking say, get rid of this briefcase? And he goes, because I have a new one for you. And it's a purple one. It says Senor Money in the Bank, which I enjoy, Faust. It says Senor Money in the Bank.
So now they have a new one they can sell.
True life, Faust, too. Because I was like, why would you need... And JD went like this. There's the contract in this one. I'll take it away.
Oh, I know. I was thinking about that, too.
You imagine what a fucking swerve. If JD was of someone of stature,
right,
it would work. Because you would have him win the belt. You ain't had no JD win the belt. But have him do it, and then they fucking... Like, it's never happened, obviously, ever, where you open it for a contract. But there's no fucking contract. They'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, it is symbolic after.
Yeah.
Okay, Sammy shows up, and he goes, it took 5 of you guys to take these titles. I challenge Dom. JD pulls a Sammy. I love these fuckers. I'll fight you instead. He's Sammy. He's 100% Sammy. Sammy says, okay, no problem. More IC title pictures, Faust. And you get the shakes when you see that old piece of shit. Which is worse, Faust? There, really, if you flip the coin, I don't know if I'd argue with you.
Yeah.
I think the other one is shittier than this one.
When you see the good one, you're like, oh, look how nice that is.
It's painful. It's painful to look at that old one now. It looks good. It fucking got a nice shine to it. It looks good on the waist of all these guys. You go, I don't know if it's romancing the good old days more so. Because if this piece of shit was then, would we hold it in reverence? I don't know.
I don't know.
And
if they debuted that one now, I'd be like, ooh, look at this.
Shit.
I don't know. Still better.
It is. It's 100% fucking better. So which one are you shitting on more? That
I think I don't like the current one.
Or the
I never liked that oval one, but I really don't like the current one.
I think that's my biggest problem is that it's fucking oval like that.
Yeah.
I would take this one over the oval one, and you could really convince me the other way around. There is throw a dart, whatever. They're both equally shit. How about when they took it away? They took it
Oh, I know.
away.
It disappeared.
What, like, why? There was no
I don't
reason.
remember. Yeah.
They took that away and they kept Euro and US. What was the reason for it going away? It melted into another belt, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And it melted into European, I think. Fuck, they fucking do stupid shit, man. They do dumb shit. Gunther promo. He's going to be the longest. Thank you. Raquel with Pierce. He goes, yeah, no, that's a good idea. I'm going to make it official. I'm going to go this and that. We don't know what he's talking about. Chelsea Green shows up. And we find out Piper is fucking her. It is fucking amazing. It's amazing. I was like, is this for real or are they just doing this now? Because I'm like, this is crazy.
According to Sean Ross Sapp, our second favorite reporter.
Who was fired today, by the way, as far as
I
we
saw,
know.
What was the story behind that? I saw Billy.
I messaged him and asked, and I didn't want to be, because I'm sure he's going to take it as a fuck you. But I didn't say, like I said, is there truth that you're not working? I said, like, that you left or something. Like, it wasn't, I didn't say, is there truth that you got fired from, I was like, that you're not working with them Fightful anymore.
I thought he started that.
I thought he fucking owned it. And I said that to Billy and he says, no. I swear Sapp told me that he fucking, and it was recent that he even tweeted out that he bought a portion or something. I don't buy it. That's why I said, and then I wrote DM it because now that I'm on, new Twitter, I don't have it.
So anyways, he reported that she really is hurt, but it's a minor thing where she's just going to miss a week or two. So don't need to find another partner.
What could be that it could only
don't need like Xia Li or someone randomly showing up. Hi, I'll be your new partner.
Xia Li. Where the fuck is she?
Who knows?
Did she make the 53-man roster for us or she got on the practice squad? Yeah, where the fuck is she? Holy shit, I forgot all about her. Wow. Green shows up and we find out, like we said, Green is talking shit about Raquel losing and, oh, yeah, she lost yesterday and she'd lose her this and that. And she's standing right next to her, of course. And, oh, you're having a match with her tonight. Okay, good.
And then Pierce says, maybe the titles aren't cursed. Maybe it's you.
Yeah, but I'm like.
Something like that.
Yeah, but I'm like, well, the curse didn't start with this.
No, it didn't start with Chelsea.
No, not at all. Shayna and Zoe going against each other. Shayna versus Zoe is a rough match for me because it's a long fucker match too.
Yeah.
But here's my problem. Who the fuck do you have lose? Because they are both on a push.
Right.
Which was, it almost should have been at a pay-per-view. Because I'm like, this is a match where you go, okay, who's going to win? Not a Raw, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and it's a longer match. This could have been built to a pay-per-view. Zoe fights a choke for a very long time. So that's the Iggy of the, you won't quit. And and I'm like, she almost gets, and she passes out. So I'm like, okay, Shayna has the bigger push, obviously, but I'm like, to me, it was bad timing. I'm like,
yeah,
Zoe just fucking, all right, I'm on my own, lose. Fuck. Trish could go see without me.
Shayna says, oh, what did she say? Something like you put up a better fight than Ronda.
And then she goes, you had a better fight than Trish. Well, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then they fist. I thank you.
Yeah.
Faust, if you said it the other way, I don't blink. NWO talking back, and they bringing in JD into the Judgment Day. And Rhea goes, let's see how he does against Finn tonight. I mean, Sammy. Did you notice that?
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
She completely said
I just saw her lounging back like she's like, I'm going to play the role of Roman Reigns now.
She is. She's Roman Reigns. But yeah, she goes, let's see how he does in his match against Finn tonight. I mean, Sammy, sorry. And she's like, sorry about that, Sammy. I'm like,
we're live, pal.
Shit, yeah. What are you going to do? Fucking, it's life. Like Ed Wood. It's natural. It happens.
Yeah,
it's fine.
And then Dom tries to get is going to get up to leave, and then she pulls him back and says, let's make sure things go as planned or something like that, right?
Raquel versus Chelsea. I just write green now because it's a chore for me to spell Chelsea. Chelsea. I hate it. I hate that fucking name. This match is a butt fucking is what it is.
Right. Chelsea's trying to leave, and then she comes back.
You see the fucking clothesline?
She's the champ, and she's running away.
Her head was caught in the front row after. I was like, fuck, she was getting beat to shit. Like, this is just a jobber match, which goes...
Basically.
That's a tag team champion. 0-5. Axe or Smash would have had a better one-on-one. Especially with a coiffed hairdo, Faust. So great. There's a sign. It was on Payback, right?
I think it was Payback. So random.
And it says, why was Axe's hair so nice in, was it Survivor Series?
Survivor Series.
Of what year? Say 92?
Let me see. I just texted to you. That was one of the last.
It's the greatest ever. So it's that sign. Why was Axe's hair 90. So nice in some Survivor Series?
Why was Axe's hair so nice at it says S Series 90 because it can't fit
it on the giant fucking.
Then somebody
went and looked
it up,
and it was the one that he had a blow dried hairdo.
Yeah, no slick back. But sometimes they'd have the glitter in their hair.
Yeah, no. This was. Faust, I think we got the title of the show this week. If I can fit it. Remember that. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So she gets on the microphone and she's like, Rhea, I want a match. And Dom is banned from ringside. So I go, oh, so JD will help her win now. Right. This is obvious as could be. All right. Well, that's how JD gets in now. Right. You're crowned. If you want to crown them, then crown their ass. We are what we thought they were, Faust.
It's got to clip a few more people before he can get in.
All right. I see picks, Faust. Here we go again. Now it is Gable talking in the back how he's going to make history. He got a nice jacket. Says family's in the front
aggressive beatings like experts.
Thank you. That's really stretching somewhere, Faust. Cocky, arrogant, and vulgar, Faust.
There you go.
That's mine. They really make you think about it. They do a very good job of making you think it's possible. Because we all said there is not a fucking chance in goddamn hell. And now I start to go, no. Is this possible? Bingy.
No chance.
Yeah. It's like, make you say, Drew is looking for Kofi. And Riddle tells him, fucking settle easy.
Should this segment have been like earlier?
Yeah, he's been searching the fucking, he's like a maniac.
Did they film this and just forgot to like insert it in the show? Like, oh, fuck.
Did you notice like Drew was dragging behind him when he was fucking walking? They didn't really show too much of it on camera.
Oh, yeah, what was he dragging?
A noose. He was very angry. I was like, the fuck was it? Fuck, and Riddle's like, easy, man, what the fuck? So Kofi comes by and apologizes. And Drew's like, fuck you. And he goes, oh, he pulled me for, I see how it is. You can fuck up and throw a chair at my buddy's face. I can't fuck up. I understand. He should have went like this. Because I'm black, huh? Just totally fucking, like, no way. Completely flipping on him. And so he's like, yeah, coincidence, huh? Coincidence. All that. So you go, here we go. Here we go. Until he kills everybody, folks. Miz TV.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy is right. He announces Cena. Faust, do you even think for half a second Cena's coming out when he goes? Because they would have promoted like a bastard. Right. And so you go.
Because they've been saying he's going to be on just SmackDown. So you would have thought.
They would have told you.
Bump up a rating on Raw. They need it more than SmackDown. Yes. Let's advertise it. The crowd goes banana.
They go banana. And now Stu is there with the camera, Faust, as we well know.
Right.
And he's doing all the fucking things that, like on autopilot.
Yes.
Where he would be. He would go over to this side. He would go here. Now we're running to the ring with him.
Right here. Let him show the towel. Never give up.
He's pointing to me.
Run to the ring.
He's talking about me into the camera. God. Okay, so now Miz is wrestling a broomstick, basically.
Mm-hmm.
He starts interviewing fake Invisible Cena. What?
Right.
You can't see him? Here we go with this. And then he starts to fight him. Faust, this is Michaels with Jesus as his partner. This tops that.
He was learning from Mizdow.
Oh, very much so. Mizdow was a good teacher with this. He fights him. I'm embarrassed. I said, this might be one of the worst things they've ever done. Like, there's always that Hall of Fame off where you go, fuck, what are they doing?
Yeah.
You know, shit like that. This is there. This entered the first ballot. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm
At
feeling
first, I
bad
didn't
for
think
Miz.
it was
I go,
that bad, but then it was just, they kept the joke going
oh,
on.
I thought it
on
was
and
horrific.
on.
Where I said, if you were just talking to the chair thing, you could let that slide. He now has a match, Faust.
Yes, he's hitting the skull crushing finale on him, and then he challenges LA Knight to a rematch.
Yeah,
but no special refs, no bullshit this time. Then he picks up the Invisible Cena and throws
him. He throws him out. This is Flair dropping on his jacket. The fucking elbow.
Cole says Miz was lunging at an invisible man.
I heard the lunging line, Faust, and I said, "Did I get this right?" He said lunged. He lunged. They giggle. They really, I mean, if it wasn't for sponsorship, Faust, I guarantee they break open a Pepsi on the fucking set. They have to.
I don't know.
I'm waiting for.
Mountain Dew's a sponsor. It's the same.
Is it the same company?
Yeah.
Maybe they want to push Mountain Dew though. They could have said it's a Pepsi company when they open something. How about missing a fucking anytime there's a fight near the fucking announce table? They have to say, "Oh my God, I was scared for my life." They have to shoot across the bow, babe. Let's go. Jay with Pierce in the back says SmackDown's getting compensation for you coming over here. We don't know yet, but just to let you know, people I'm sure will be pissed. And then Ciampa shows up and goes, "This is now a good time to talk." They go into a room. Do you think Cody's going to Raw? I mean SmackDown?
Oh.
And then we're getting toward Rumble.
Sammy.
I thought so too, right off the bat.
Sammy back on SmackDown with Roman and all that. Yeah.
That was a little too why bother with it? But
it
is taking away the comfort of the friendship. However, you could do a lot of them though. You could do a lot of them just talking in the back and be very entertaining. So why get rid of what you could just here and there? You could have them talking and doing bullshit.
Yeah.
And it would be fun to watch. So don't take away the opportunity. But Cody to SmackDown, Faust. And then
since he's the one who got Jay to Raw, that would make sense.
It would.
And you can eventually get to Cody and Roman again.
You can. There's always Iggy's there, and because he's winning the Rumble. And this is when I don't think they go a third time. I think he beats him now.
Yeah.
Because that's what, and Billy always said, this is the Mania that it's done. He fucking gonna lose to it. So we'll see. Let's see. All right. I wonder what the Ciampa thing is. What do you think that is?
He's going to SmackDown.
Yeah, I know. He's the compensation.
Nobody cares about that.
Is he gonna go, I would like my friend to be here so we can be a tag team?
Yeah.
Bring
my wife and
all these. Yeah, his wife.
Loomis, everybody.
Yeah, that's true. All those fucking guys. I forget all about them all.
The whole family.
Sammy versus JD. Dom shows up to help. JD gets the roll up in the pin. Sammy then kills Dom afterwards while JD goes, "See you later." JD decides to come back to help Dom, tells Dom to leave. JD now gets killed as Dom fucking leaves. And I go, it's 2-on-1.
I know.
What are they doing? Why aren't you going, hey, how about we just both kill this fucking guy?
I got an idea.
Let me just get killed instead. You go hide in the back. All right. Let's see. Okay, we get to Becky and Trish, or Becky and Tiffany from Payback. Sorry, that whole thing. So maybe tonight.
That.
Yes. Oh, it was a minute, I think. So I was like, it wasn't necessary because it was that quick. And I go, okay. So in the grand scheme of things, IC picks, final. They never showed Jericho. I say Petty. Is he 9-time? 9 times.
I think so.
9 times. Dominic in the back with JD and the NWO. Dom goes, hold on a second, I'll be back. And he goes and talks to Jay. He goes, we both come from a shit family. Horrible families we have.
Hall of Fame dads, but horrible families.
Yeah.
I know what you're going through. Nobody likes you.
It wasn't a fuck you, though. It wasn't a smarmy shit in his mouth. It was genuinely, you could join if you like. And it wasn't,
right.
And if you don't, you're going to fucking pay the price.
No,
it was
like,
very non-wrestling shit.
Yeah, we're all equals in NWO Purple. I'll go talk to them.
Which makes sense.
We'll bring you in with open arms.
Makes very much sense. Meanwhile, they're like, fuck you, JD, who's helped them constantly. But it's perfect because he just came from what's this leader bullshit where we should all be equals. There is your equal. So that's interesting to do. I'll put in a word, just something, think about it. And he fucking, I said, ooh. And it's funny because Jay's always like, he's looking for a fix. Fucking. It's I'm like, what the fuck? He jonesing over here. Here it is, Faust. Main event. Gable versus Gunther. IC title. This is for the record. The crowd's into it. They're hot for this, which I don't know. I think you really should have flipped Gable with McIntyre. This is McIntyre's match, and that pay-per-view was Gable's.
That would have made more sense. Yeah.
Way
it's
more
believable.
100% more believable. They announced the weights, and I was like, motherfucker. It was like fucking 205 or some shit to 250. And I'm like, motherfucker. Now we have let's see what I said here. Oh, the fucking his kids are on the edge of the seats.
Yeah.
You got a whole fucking section of kids over here. I love the roll through on the belly to back suplex. That slow fucking and you see him go fuck. And I was like, it's perfect. Ankle lock on Gunther. Almost. You go, look at this. Fucking shit. And he gets to the ropes. Gunther, when Gunther finishes shit, it's finished.
Oh my God.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Power bomb what's your brain? I power bombed his brains out of his butt. Remember, I suplex your brains out of your butt. That's what he said. And he slams him out, and then he fucking clotheslines his fucking head off and fucking wins. And Gable's kids cry.
Yeah, they cut right to them.
To it. She's like, ah! And I'm like, and then her tears running later. I was like, I think that was the brilliant thing. And I think WWE said, because he's not from Charlotte, right? He's in fucking Minnesota or Wisconsin, shit like that. Because I think he's near Otis.
They were just in his hometown.
Yeah, right?
A few weeks ago. Yeah.
So I really think they said, let's fly your family in. Because it's way more believable. Why is his family in Charlotte if he's not winning the fucking title? Yeah. It makes no sense. I wouldn't even mind him winning the title later. I don't know. Right. Yeah, eventually. With that way that belt looks, that's fine. You can have it. But yeah, the kid's crying and he's disappointed afterwards, and Gable fucking loses, and Gunther is the new greatest of all time. I really was hoping during these weeks Honky would have showed up.
Yeah.
And did
the honka
something.
Meter.
There you go. Honka perfect bounty meter, Faust. It was all three of that.
Well, Honky Tonk Man thinks WWE's shorted him a day.
Oh, did he say that?
One more day longer.
One more? Did he say that?
You said that recently.
Well, it's still going to pass him. So congratulations.
Shorted
him a day. How's it even possible to get wrong?
He's sitting there counting.
By a day.
It was a leap year. They're not counting this.
I was going to say, that's what I thought. A leap year would help, maybe. That's it. That's the end of your Raw report. For full shows all the time, you guys got to go patreon.com/Lingus Mafia, where you can get your Raw and you get your SmackDown and you get bonus pay-per-views when you're on there. On time, all the time, same day. Now, Faust, here's for your trivia.
Oh.
After all that, getting rid of commercials, getting rid of rewinds and recaps, how long is Monday Night Raw?
I'll say 88 minutes.
Well, how long is that then? That's an hour 20? Oh, it's almost an hour 30 then.
Well, if you take out the commercials, right? Yeah, because if you take out commercials, just take out just the commercials, I think it's like 130-ish.
I was shocked by how much it actually is. I thought it'd be much shorter. And I was like, this ain't that fucking much. It's 1 hour and 56 minutes. So you are cutting out an hour and 4 minutes with commercial and recap.
Oh, I got you.
So the show is actually almost 2 hours long. So that extra hour is not an extra fucking
commercial,
hour. It's really, it's commercial and recap.
Gotcha.
So an hour of commercials and recaps, Faust. Just sprinkle it in with the shrubbery so you don't know. Fuck. These motherfuckers.
Does that include, they have a new intro video at the beginning? It's the same song, but they changed the video.
It is because in the beginning, though, they started with fucking
it was
payback,
the payback
and all that
review,
shit.
And then went into the new open.
I started it at 6 minutes because the show started. Welcome to Monday Night. That is fine. You're welcoming. Right. I don't need music to hit for someone to come down. Your show is starting. I'm being fair to you. And I'm not cutting out people walking to the ring, whatever. As long as you're not recapping me. And 1 minute maybe was that one that I didn't cut out. I was like, it's a minute. That's okay. Because who knows with seconds involved, what else is taken off, you know. But there you go. I could have went like this. Click, click, click. The stopwatch. But there you go. Hour, 56 minutes for your Monday Night Raw. That is 3 hours. That's it, kids. We're out of here. Usually, when you listen to this show, for the most part, you go, my God, I'm sitting here and I'm in America today. And I've just listened to the most perfect wrestling podcast.
Well, let's not put our foot through a Van Gogh, people. That was great.